Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. Hit like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Be cool, city lights shining so bright. Fine dining nights feels right. Flights to places far from sight. Get right. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Underneath the neon glow, life is fast but take it slow. Every moment like a show. Let's go. Dancing through the night, we got energy flows we can't hide. Feel alive, we outside. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it good bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Stay cool.
Hey, nobody bigger than the program.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another tremendous show. Because today we got another tremendous topic. Why can't my wife act like my side bitch? You know, and because if my wife was the woman she was, or that I thought she would continue to be, I would need a side bitch. Now, because she's the woman I thought she would be, now I got to spend more money to supplement her lack of effort, her lack of bringing, parity to the relationship. Right? My side bitch, she gonna go to my phone. She gonna fuck me like I want to be fucked. She don't ask me where I'm at. And she's loyal. She's on point. She knows when to call, when not to call. I give her time. These are times you can call. These are times not to call. And she never goes outside of those boundaries. Because she's just happy to be a part of my greatness. But my wife, no, she a bad. She respect. Why I gotta dance sexy for you? Why I gotta get on top and ride? Why I gotta stay looking beautiful? Why I gotta do all these things? My wife is putting up a lackluster performance. She argued with me. She want to go through my phone. She's cracking the code through my phone. Me and my wife, we can't get along. But being my side piece, we get along just fine. Because she understands that I'm married. So she is standing on what she signed up for. So she plays her position because she understands that to make this work, she needs to be submissive to the demands or to the boundaries which are set. But my wife, she doesn't want to do the same thing. My wife always want to argue with me. We can't seem to get along. And that's where we have to understand why are wives not performing up to full standard? Why can't she act like my side bitch? Because the only reason I got the side bitch is because my wife is lacking. Now I got to spend this extra money, extra time, but just to get what I want. And you can call it selfish, but hey, I have to be happy. I need some sort of way to make me feel appreciated. And if I got to go out and add to my marriage side piece, then that's what I got to do. Because everything my wife, she can be that. All she got to do is just get along with me. That's the most simplest demand or expectation one can have for the wife. Because I married her, I put a ring on it. All she got to do is just be my best friend. When I come home, we just, if we don't agree, okay, baby, let's, if she wants to go through my phone, I'll tell her respectfully, no. Okay, baby, no problem. Matter of fact, if she don't ask me to go through my phone, that would be better, because then she respect and trust that I'm the man that I said I'm going to be. But it seems like these wives, they're just underwhelming. They're underperforming. They're not able to keep a healthy marriage. And I got the video. We're going to listen to Shaquille O'Neal, right? Shaq, and look how Shaq sound, right? This is a interesting situation, right? Because Shaq's a Hall of Famer, icon. He used to play for Lakers, Miami Heat, Celtics. He had a illustrious career, and definitely a provider, protector, all the above. And let's listen to his encounters with being married.
Getting married.
Oh,
Do you want to be married again?
yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you scared of marriage?
Yeah, because y'all crazy. Y'all are plumb crazy.
Would you still do it scared?
No.
So you have to be unafraid before you can get married.
Yeah.
What would make you unafraid?
If somebody meets those perfect qualifications for a long period of time.
What's a long period?
Because remember, most marriages happen, most divorces happen because the people say, I didn't know. I have to know. I got to know every angle. It happened one day.
How long does it take you to learn every angle, though?
I don't know. I got 4 white girls now, so I'm just trying to go back and forth.
What's up, guys, and welcome to
No. First of all, when you interview me, put some goddamn shoes on. Put some goddamn shoes on. Coming in here smelling like corn chips. Smelling like corn chips and Doritos.
Well, what's up? Welcome to the show, Sophisticated Jerk. What are the qualities of a side chick? Well, side chicks, very rare, they're not going to argue with you. They're going to be in agreement with you, or if they don't agree with you, they're not going to give you a lot of pushback, because they understand that they're expendable, right? They come in more of a submission mindset, right? They understand that when they're dealing with a man who has a wife, she's there to be everything to him, because she doesn't want him to get rid of her. She wants to stay in that role. Sometimes they want more, right? Sometimes they want to be elevated. But ultimately, the qualities of a side chick is she's going to put on for you more, because she's going to want more, and so she's going to have sex with you like you want to. She's going to be in agreement with you more. She's not going to go through your phone. She's not going to do anything to disrespect you, because she understands that chance, have that chance with you. She needs to meet the qualifications that she wants. Because you're the man she wants, you just belong to somebody else. And check it out. If a woman signs up to be a side chick, that means she might love you more than your actual wife love you. Because she's humbling herself. For a woman to become a side chick, she has to be humbled. And she has to really, really, really rock with you. Because they don't need to fake it. What's to fake it for? She could go get a single man and don't have to worry about sharing you with another woman. But if she's willing to share and play her part, which side chicks do, she's valuable. And she knows this. And that means she's obviously really admires you. She really, she really loves you. And she's going to show it. See, she's not going to underperform. Because once again, she knows the wife is over there in that nice home, sleeping in the same bed as you, sharing the bed with the man she loves. Happy Halloween. No such thing as Happy Halloween. It's Ruthless Halloween. Ruthless. Yeah. Side chicks will go above and beyond for the married man or boyfriend, said whatever. And this is a fact. This is without dispute. Side chicks are better at doing the small things. No. Side chicks are better at the small things. Side chicks are better at being submissive. Side chicks are better at being attentive to the things you need. Because why? She wants what the wife got. She wants you. And a lot of times wives get complacent. They don't want to do extra stuff. They don't want to do the small things. What I am saying, sophisticated jerk, if the wife would step up and be the woman she said she's going to be, the side chick would not exist. Oh, they got responsibilities, Iraqs. That's where you're wrong at. They got responsibilities because number one, they're competing with you. Right? That's one. Two, they have a responsibility to try to make that man understand that she truly values him and loves him, that she's willing to accept a smaller role to make him happy. That is a hell of a responsibility, which the wife won't do. Right? Ask your wife to do that. Baby, look, I need you. I'm going to go. I'm going to make this other girl my main wife. Would you be my side wife? She is going to divorce you because she don't value you like that. And I was being hyperbolic, but at the same time, she can't stand a side chick. Why wives can't stand side chicks? Because the side chick's going to force them to have to be the woman she says she's going to be. Because 9 times out of 10, the husband loves the wife more. He loves his wife way more than that side chick. But because his wife is underperforming and he feels neglected, he has to do something to make himself happy. Right? And his wife, he don't love him because she's not doing everything she said she was supposed to do. She doesn't want to run his bathwater. She doesn't want to give him quality time. She don't want to listen to him. She wants everything about her. Wives are mostly self-centered. And this is why, the marriages fell at such a high rate before divorce or after divorce, or even during the marriages. A lot of them last for the kids. A lot of them stay for financial reasons. A lot of them stay because they just stay too long and they don't feel confident.
Oh hell no!
Wow.
This night.
First question.
Yes.
If this season of your life were called It's Giving Blank and you had to fill in the blank, what would it be called? And you have to say it's giving.
She was 1,000% correct. I failed her as a husband. I
People-
promise I'm gonna do it.
People would pay so much to see your feet.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so I want to, since you're talking about like being serious and things that go online, can I ask you a personal question?
Yes, you can.
There was something that went very viral with your ex-wife, and she had said something along the lines of she didn't think that she ever really loved you.
And my response was, I wouldn't have loved me either.
Yeah.
It just showed me that I was failing. A man has 3 jobs with a woman: protect, provide, and love.
Mm,
And at that point in my life, I failed her in all 3 areas.
really?
So I understood it. It's not a, people, ooh, shit. I understood it.
So she said, his ex-wife said, she never really loved him. Nigga, she married him for the money. Shaq, don't be delusional. It ain't that you felt her. She just wanted your money, nigga. And then that wasn't enough. She thought the lifestyle, the money, the married to Shaquille O'Neal, that was the life to dream of. And once she got it, which is the illusion, right? She's like, man, I don't love this guy. I don't want this. The fuck? And she couldn't do it anymore.
I was an asshole. I was an idiot. So it just made me feel like, as a man, you didn't do the right thing. And the circumstance was.
And we can see that Shaq is a mama's boy. He's the type of guy that will accept responsibility. His wife could take a knife and stab him in the back, and he gonna still say it's his fault.
I lost mostly everything. And you have to learn from that. So I am the type that when I hear criticism or hear anything, before I emotionally react.
No, Zyrax, I think how does a wife, Zyrax, come on, you just want to argue with me today. Pull up there, Zyrax. Pull up. Link is at the top. Let's have this conversation. You just want to argue with me today. How does a wife do a bare minimum when we dated for 3-4 years? I paid for all the dates. I made sure I even helped her with her bills. Then we got married. I paid for the ring, the wedding. And now, nigga like Shaq, he was paying for all the mortgage. She never even seen a bill. You marry a guy like this, she never going to see a bill. And she wasn't happy. She said she didn't love him. The wifey deserve bare minimum? No. All we want the wife to do is be the woman she says she's going to be. For all that money she was charging. For all the money she was charging to be exclusive with her. We want to return on our investment. Yeah. We want to return on our investment. Us men want to return on our investment. But y'all don't want to give it. Y'all rather leave or divorce than to reciprocate the things you said you were supposed to reciprocate. And all we want you to do is act like our side chick. We want you to, respect us, act like you love us, show appreciation. That's it, right? That's what side chicks do, right? Side chicks, whether they tell the truth or not, they shall make a brother feel wanted, right? They're appreciative. They're not as combative. They're not as combative. Side chicks play their role to a T. Because one thing about a side chick, they understand and know that they're expendable. Because they know they can't hold the candle to the wife. So she's going to do everything in her power to try to make sure the man that she wants, who's married, is happy. She wants this man to be her husband, for real. And she's acting like it. But the wife ain't acting like she's a side piece. She's acting like she's a combatant. She's acting like we enemies. All the sexless marriage, all this arguing all the time, all this, well, why can't you this, why that? But the side piece, hey, and she fucked me good. And she treated me like a king. I ain't got to tell the side piece what to do. The side piece go above and beyond.
Act. You have to see if there's some truth in it. I wouldn't have loved me either. So I understood it. Like a lot of people try to, we did that. She was 1,000% correct. I failed her as a husband, as a protector, as a provider. And when you do dumb things happen. So I wasn't upset. I don't get upset because I'm a realist. Like I'm not sensitive. You can't hurt my feelings. But when things come out, I'm able to stop time and be like, not right, rather than, because see what they want, whoever they is, they want a black man fighting a beautiful black woman, going back and forth. I don't do that. Never gonna do it. Shaq, you ain't shit, motherfucker. Okay. Shaq, okay. I'm not gonna be like they wanted to be. Well, you never gonna happen. Because now that I'm in a good space, you have to protect. Always protect her. She's not my wife, but gave me 5 beautiful children. Will always protect her, even still. So you're right. I was an asshole, and which I really was, and that's why I responded very quickly. I wouldn't have loved me either. And people understood that because what they wanted was all of the shit that's going on now, which is entertaining because I like gossip. I love it. I love waking up looking at other people's problems. It's funny. He did it. Like so
you'd be like, wow.
Yeah. So when I'm in it, you can't complain.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I understood.
Wow. So you guys have 5 children together.
Yes.
Do you only have 5 children?
I have a lot of children.
Tell me more.
Figure it out. I have a lot of children. I have a lot of children.
Okay. So here's a question.
But you're smart, so I'm gonna give you the answer. I have a lot of children I'm responsible for.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because if I say I have a lot of children, he has it. I have a lot of children I'm responsible for. And the reason why I feel that way is it's a young lady by the name of Lucille O'Neill who's working in a government building, and a guy came in, Philip Harrison, said, "Oh my God, you're beautiful. Stop. You want to date me, you got to take care of my son." It was the package deal. And look what he turned me into. So I've always said to myself, if I ever date somebody and they have a child and become close to the child, I'm the daddy now. So I'm responsible for I don't send a lot of kids to college and watch them have kids and all that. So
and this shit sounds depressing. Being married sounds depressing as fuck. That nigga like he finna cry.
It's a 2-part to that question. People know how many children I have, but I'm responsible for a lot of children.
That's beautiful, by the way.
Don't tell anybody.
Well, but okay, so then you have no problem dating women with children. Why do you think men say that they don't want to date women with children?
Who's men?
A lot of men say that.
I'm not a lot of men.
Touche.
I think another problem we have in this world is we value or devalue a person's opinions. It kicks in when you got to wake up next to this person every day. You're like, I don't even think I like this person. It doesn't work. So looking. And how do you know I'm not already married?
Are you married?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
to God?
Well, to a French girl, her name was myself. Myself. M-Y-S-E-L. Myself. Her name is myself. No, but I think people need to focus more on compatibility
Yeah.
rather than the material things. You know, I want that. Like you need to, like I'll be trying to sit around and
Now, that's the question, right? Shaq said people need to focus more on compatibility and not material things. How is that possible? When a woman is looking at you for a provider, and part of that providing is material. You can't take that out the equation. And this is the delusion of men, right? This is where we are very, unbalanced and unhinged and understand that there is no way to take that out of the equation. There is no way to take a woman wanting you for your money out the equation. It's impossible. But the real story is, right, how can this man who's sitting here taking all the blame, it's my fault, it's on me, I wasn't the man I was supposed to be, da 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 da. And this nigga wife said, I'm leaving him because I don't love him. Right? And it's just a true fact that women, particularly wives, are underperforming. That's the real, if they even got things in place, right? Let's go to another. I got another video, right? Let me show y'all another video. And we're going to mine this out, right? We're going to mine out why women take these wedding rings and get this marriage, and why do they underperform? Why do they not want to even get better? Right? Think about it. A marriage is like a Super Bowl. Should be. It should be the championship. What's up, A-Dub? Welcome to the show. A marriage should be like the Final Four in college. Right? It should be, once you get that ring and go over that threshold, you should be the best to the person that you're married to with ease. You guys should be able to problem solve with ease. Think about it. A wedding is supposed to be like Major League Baseball, the World Series. This is the highest level a couple can achieve. And so why do we tend to fuck it up, right? Why do a man have to get a side piece to do what she can't do? Why can't my wife act like my side piece and still be my wife? That's all I'm asking. I want my wife to just treat me everything she said she's going to do to me, everything she's going to be for me. I want her to be sexy for me. When I come home, I want her to, I want her like my cheerleader. I want a wife should be a cheerleader. She should be having her pom-poms. When her husband gets home from work, she should be cheering her husband on. Not looking at that nigga like, oh yeah, what's up? Just the other day. This is the Super Bowl, baby. We're planning it. Because I hear the man complain all the time. And then the women complain about doing the things on top of divorce rate. Right? The women are divorcing for the most fixable things in marriage, right? Whether it be finances, whether it be irreconcilable differences, whether it be lack of communication, all those things in my opinion, even infidelity, I think all those things are fixable. I think there are a few reasons that I've laid out on my shows a couple times that I will give you a little bit of grace for. Like that is, if he's a drug user and he's smoking dope and he's just out on the street all the time, okay, I'm gonna give credence to that. If you guys are too violent, where you guys are about to kill each other, okay, I'm gonna give credence to that. Right? You got to move on. It's just too dangerous to be around each other. Right? Or he goes to jail for, get a life sentence, whatever. You got to move on, right? Because you're not going to be faithful. I understand those things. Those things, all right. But to leave, because of finances, or to leave because of infidelity, or to leave because lack of communication, that to me is fixable. All those things are fixable. To me, when somebody divorced for stuff like this, it tells me they were looking for a reason to leave in the first place. Okay, but here's the problem. I understand the complaint of women. Oh, he wasn't doing what he's supposed to do. But the only problem I have with that, Zyrox, is why y'all taking all the money? Why y'all taking all the money? If you picked this man to marry this man, and then you said you're going to marry him whether it's good times or bad times. So he's supposed to be imperfect, just like you're supposed to be imperfect. That things are naturally going to happen. What makes a great marriage is how you guys problem solve through it. How do y'all get over it? Can you forgive? Can you forgive your husband? Can you forgive your wife? And that is the greatest question. No, I know you're not getting rich off divorce. A lot of y'all, right? My saying, Lady Zyrox, the money you take before you marry him, you're taking all the free meals. You're taking you're taking all this money before you marry, right? You're just dating him, you're just having sex with him. You're doing all these premarital things. So I'm sure when you take the ring, Zyrox, that the man doesn't change that damn much. You've been dating him for 5 years, 5 to 7 years. What happened? So when y'all got married, right? What changed? What changed about the man that much? After 6 years of dating, being boyfriend and girlfriend, having sex and all those things, you were doing the premarital things, and he was at the same time he was paying for you already. He was already paying for you, on top of spending time with you, quality time, because obviously you took the ring, so he met the qualifications. So what changed once you crossed the threshold that you said, I can't stand this man, I'm leaving him? Ain't no man changing after 6 years. Only thing, okay, I give a few that maybe gain some weight. All right, maybe gain some weight. Right? But most men at 6 years, they are who they are. They are who they are. We don't go too far off the rail. If we're dating, I would see other women when we're dating. I would see other women when we're married. It's too much. Men don't too much change because why? They invest a lot of money typically in these women. And that's why I'm saying to the women, right? And my thing is, I'm listening to you guys talking about, I'm listening to Aisha Curry saying she want to get fucked by niggas. I'm listening to Jada Pinkett talking about she in love with Tupac. I'm listening to these things, right? I don't hear men saying, Oh, well, I'm even, I'm in love with Beyonce, but I'm married to my wife. Right? I don't hear men say that. I don't hear men coming out and saying, "Oh, I want to be desired by women. I want every woman to want to fuck me when I walk by." I know, I miss that. I hate that don't happen no more. I don't hear men saying that, but I hear women saying it. I hear women saying that they feel trapped in marriages. They said they're graduating. I don't hear men talking about they graduated from marriage. Here's the fact, ladies Iraqs. Here's the facts. Here's the facts. If women initiate 75 to 80% of divorces, that means they're the ones who are leaving, right? And they're the ones that signed up. Because remember, the wedding vows are very clear and precise, right? They're saying, hey, shall death do us part? Rich or poor? Good times, bad times? They're saying all these things. They're reading these wedding vows back to the pastor. And did he actually, do you accept this man? Meaning, he's asking you, and you have a chance. You have a chance to reject him. You can say, "Hey, I don't want to marry this guy because if he's imperfect in any way, I'm gonna leave him, and I know that I can't forgive." Just that's what you say. That's the truth. That's the truth. If you accept that ring, you accept what comes with that man. If he changes a little bit, if he gains weight, if he, maybe some infidelity, something, whatever, right? Those are things you guys can work out. There is a thing called conflict resolution. But my suspicion is women, you guys don't act like the side chick. I agree. I think the women change, and that's largely due to their emotional unsettledness. I believe you guys are the problem. And I'm not saying the men are perfect, but you guys are, I say, a good 90% of the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we already had a conversation. You don't even want to run your man's bathwater. Let's keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. You told me on this channel, I don't think my man deserves for me to go above and beyond for him. Even though he pays the mortgage. Even though he pays all my bills. You told me this, lady. Zyrax, you told me this. And then when you told me, or I asked him, and you know he told you? Well, okay, I ain't tripping on the bathwater, but I would like more quality time. Why would he have to make that demand? Ladies and gentlemen, since you up here, you're talking the most, you have the most to say. You have the most to say about, oh, men change. Why your husband had to ask you for more quality time? That should have been never a question by him. That means when there's quality time, you're not spending it with him. You're spending it with somebody else or yourself. You know why your wife don't act like your side piece? I'm answering the question. You know why your wife don't act like your side piece? Because she would never love you more than she loves herself. Because the men are already showing, if they marry a woman, right, they pay for the ring, the wedding, they pay all that money, right? Because love is an action word. It's an action. And by action, men show that they love a woman when they put that ring on her finger and fund that wedding and pay the mortgages. All that shit is showing that I love you. I'm taking responsibility for you. And I'm standing 10 toes down on that. But women, y'all ain't doing that shit. Y'all ain't getting the marriage and say, okay, look, baby, you know what? Take a year off of paying the mortgage. I'm going to pay this mortgage for you. Y'all have money saved up since we were dating and all this stuff. When I had a job, I got all this money saved up. You know what, baby? I'm going to take the mortgage off your back for a year. I want to take some of the workload off of you because I feel you deserve it. And that might be a little too much, right? Okay, lady, I get y'all too tight with your money. So, look, baby, you don't have to ever run your bath water when you come home. When you get in, it will be tell me what temperature you like it. She doesn't, Lady Zyrack don't have an occupation, nigga. She's a stay-at-home wife. No chaser. Quit trying to cape, no chaser. Take off them capes. You probably got 2 today, no chaser. This is the thing, right, ladies and gentlemen? You guys ain't paying shit. Y'all getting everything afforded to y'all. With no, and us men say, hey, we don't owe us no money, nothing. We don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all don't owe us nothing. We just want you to be feminine, fit, and treat us and show some appreciation. That's action for us, love and respect, right? And you women are failing. So that's why I'm looking at y'all and examining y'all harder, because you keep saying, lady, man change. Dude, what man gonna put almost $60,000, $70,000 in you before he marries you, then another $40,000, $50,000 paying for the marriage and trying to please your ass and get you that Birkin bag or that Gucci bag? Why the fuck would he change, risk losing you? The woman he not only invested with his money, but also his time, his heart, his soul. It's too much to lose. Niggas ain't just giving, oh, well, you know what? Now that we married, bitch, fuck you, hoe. That ain't happening. Oh, hoe. Get over there and cook the dishes. Go. Bitch, what you fuck you said? Niggas ain't doing that. Ain't no man gonna invest up to $100,000 before he marry a woman and then change in the middle of her after he marries her and pay $50,000 for that wedding and say, bitch, I hate you. You ain't shit. So I'm telling these women, oh, well, the husband did change. He's different, you know, he's different. How? Why would he take that risk? Why would he risk all that money? And he's going to lose the kids. When we know 98% of men want the one family, one house. Men are very, very adamant about the nuclear family. Niggas pay money to get me off the motherfucking panel because they need to embrace co-parenting. Men are pro-nuclear family. So what will men do to keep that family together? Damn near anything. Most niggas ain't got side pieces. Keep it real. Especially 2025, niggas are scared to get side pieces because the women are very, very demonstrative. They're very, you know, the average man knows that she's out of there. See, the one thing as, you know, when you're husband and wife, you're next level. You're in the Super Bowl, baby. And guess what, women? All y'all do is have a bench warm to get there. Y'all didn't have to catch a pass. Y'all didn't have to take no hits. All you had to do was look like a bad bitch. That's it. Most women, all I gotta do is have great sex, make sure he's, you know, empty him out, and look like a bad bitch. She's getting in. Don't argue with him. Be a bad bitch. That's it. That's it. Women, You wives have the easiest jobs in the world. All you have to do is smile, agree with them, even if you don't agree. Be a bad bitch. That's it. That's it. And you guys should do that because all the expectations y'all got, all this money y'all asking for, asking price to court you or to exclusivize, it should be no problem with you acting like a side piece. Be like, hey, baby, how are you today? A woman who's got a boyfriend and a dating with intentions to get married, she should be catering equally as he's catering to her. She should at least try to match or get close to the value which he's invested in her. She should at least try to get close to it. At least if at 100%, she should at least try to get 95% of, okay, I appreciate that you're spending all this money and we're not even married yet. I appreciate you giving me protection and we're not even married yet. I appreciate you giving up all your options and we're not even married yet. I appreciate you letting me run through your phone and we're not even married yet. We as men, I'm not saying we perfect. I'm not saying that. We got some flaws. We got some flaws. We got a lot of flaws, matter of fact. But when it comes to relationship dynamics, I'm going to keep it real. When it comes to the provider, when a man is dedicated to one woman or many women, he plays his role to a T. You better believe Shaquille's wife probably never paid a bill when she was with him. You can believe Stephen Curry's wife never ever probably, she don't even know what the bill looked like. She probably ain't even seen the credit card statements. All she do is swipe and go. We understand that y'all women got y'all emotional needs. I understand that. But we didn't sign up to be no therapists. That's what therapists are for. Go get your therapist. Who say, I'm messed up. I need help. But don't blame it on me. What I signed up for, been provider, protector, lover. You took the ring. I met all those qualifications. See, lady, you can avoid me. Go ahead and talk to other people. I don't care. But you ain't gonna sit here and tell me that you didn't take that ring. You took the ring. So he met those qualifications and you're still there 13 years later. So obviously he's doing something right. Because if he wasn't, you would leave. So what do you mean? Man change. You're still married. But we all know you won't go above and beyond for him, though. We know this, lady. We know women don't like to go above and beyond for their husbands. That cat's out the bag. And some of you wives are having kids that ain't even his. Some husbands find out they're raising somebody else's kid and she forged through the marriage. She was sleeping with some dude behind his back and got pregnant by this guy. You're not the father. Come on now. That's diabolical. And then when you was pregnancy, you told him, oh, it's yours, baby. We got another one coming, baby. Sugar Bobs, we got another one. But you didn't give him all the information, though. You didn't give him all the information that you was getting your back blown out by the milkman or by the young YN. Yeah. Yeah. You women are notorious for having babies that don't belong to your husband. And then y'all having to pay for y'all at the baby shower. It's a boy. It's a girl. Ooh, ooh. He goes through the whole process. And cut the umbilical cord. Oh, 10 years, 6 years later, 10 years later, y'all are Maury Povich? You're not the father? Because he questions, like, why this kid don't look like the rest of my kid? Why he ain't got nothing? He look nothing like me. He look like somebody. You women are notorious for that. That's diabolical. All y'all do is point the finger at the men. It's the man's fault. What I need to let Truth up for? He always want to come in and beef with me. I don't have a show. Listen, I don't mind pushback, but I don't want nobody to personalize everything and make it all about me. Why you this? Why you talk? He always question me. Truth is always questioning me. Why am I talking about you? Because I want to, nigga. I'm grown. I don't ask him why he come on the panel and talk about this shit. And he's married. I don't question the married man. Is y'all already got your wife? You already got your boo. Why are you on here with me? But I don't do it. But they want to come and tell me and argue with me. Now, Big Dog Barking, I'm cool with that. But Truth, like I said, I tell Truth. I don't have no problem with pushback. If you don't agree, that's fine. I'm cool with that. But then every time he tries to personalize everything and say, well, why are you up here talking about it? Because it's what I like to talk about. Instead of just adding value to the conversation, he wants to personalize and make it about me and him. And that's not what I'm doing. And I don't want to get disrespectful and belligerent with him because I'm a gangster too. But I'm trying to, I say, we just going to have to go our separate ways because I don't want a man on my panel who's questioning why I'm up here. When I paid the money for the StreamYard, I paid the fucking money for Nidus to build all the shit, right? Because I fucking want to and I got the money to do it. So if, I don't mind letting Truth up, but if he can't add value to the conversation, and like I said, it doesn't have to be, I don't want a echo chamber, or Rufus the others agree with you on every fucking thing. Because Big Dog Barking, we always disagree. Me and Poppy, we be disagreeing, and we have a good time up here. But Truth, he gets personal, right? And then he makes it all about me. Well, you. Nigga, I ain't, man. I'm here. I brought a topic up. Stick to the topic. If you want to add value to the topic, fine. I have no problem with that. I don't have no problem with that. It's all right. I don't mind pushback. But I don't, if God, listen, this all these spaces is all you got the Drip Show, you got the Lapeef Network, you got Anton Daniel, you got Izzy. Truth got his own channel. Y'all know that, right? Truth, y'all should subscribe to it. It's called Truth and Purpose. Next, us 2F8408. Right? And you want to go there and talk shit about, hey. But what I am here to do is mind shit out. I'm here we finna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get to the bottom of why my wife can't act like my side bitch. I don't mind pushback. I just don't want you making it, well, why you up here, brother? You ain't married, brother. Why you talking about this, brother? I don't want to hear that shit. I want to either, I think women are right. And I've been doing Truth for over 2 years now on these panels. Me and him never really agree on that and religion, but I never said, Truth, so why are you up here all the time? I don't know. Let's do it. I don't mind debating. That's why I like this. It's a sport to me. It's a sport. But then he called me the hard ER in my back chat. Oh, you're a nigger. Like, why would you do that? What? Now, and this is the Young Thug start the shit, and now the other black, and then Truth and Purpose follows after Young Thug. Call me a nigger. Like, that is a word that's like what white people use to display hatred towards black people. And then black people are now using it to display hatred towards each other. So we hijacked the word that was used as hate towards us by the white man, to now talk about another black man. Now we're gonna show the hatred. So we saying we hate you just like the white man. Like, I've never done that in my life. I never got a beef with a dude and called it in the hard ER. Ever. Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about it because now I ain't gotta talk about it at all. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, but bottom line is, all I'm saying is this, right? Why can't my wife be the wife she says she's going to be? And that should be the easiest and most profound thing for her to accomplish. Especially after I'm paying all that motherfucking money. Bitch, I done paid all this money. I done paid all this money for you. Bitch, you talking about divorcing me? And I've been dicking you down good. I done let all these girls go. Now that's some bad bitches. I let them all go because I said, she's the one. I went to my mom and daddy, she's the one. I went to the homies, she's the one. I went to my basketball teammates, she's the one. 8 years later, she jumped ship. Talking about, I will always have love for you. Bitch, what you mean? We said we was going to be forever. And then on top of that, you wasn't even performing up to the standards in the marriage. And you leave me? See, this, I do not ascribe to that at all. I cannot justify a woman leaving out. Like, once again, there are something, if I'm smoking dope, and I'm out chasing, on street corner, if I'm can't toting pistols and I threaten you with a pistol or something, yeah, okay. I will understand that. I'll still be mad, but, I'll be like, I was rough, man. I'll probably go get help. I need help. But you're leaving me because you've been watching Instagram and you think we need a 3-bedroom house? And we've been living in a 2-bedroom house for the last 6 years comfortably, and now you want a 3-bedroom because you saw another bitch have a 3-bedroom on Instagram? Or because you've been listening to your toxic ass friends talking about, oh yeah, girl, I don't want to give me my man this. He rolling in a Mercedes and he picked me up in the Bentley. And now you're looking at me up weird because I'm rolling in this motherfucking Cadillac or motherfucking Toyota. Bitch, if that's what why did you marry me? Don't just talk about it's over. We got kids together. We done been raising our kids. We done shared dreams together. And the day before I gave you that ring, bitch, I asked you, if this is what you want, are you sure you want me? I made sure I picked you up. We went on a nice date. And I looked at you dead in your eyes. I said, baby, I just have one important question I want you to ask. Yes, dear. What, baby? Anything, dear. Are the man you want? Am I the man you want? And you said, yes, baby. But did I popped out that ring under the table? Will you marry me? You said, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is better than Disneyland. Because dreams do come true. And then 8 years later, I'm getting these papers flying talking about irreconcilable differences. She gets the kids, primary custody. You want to come to get more time? Yes, 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 Lady Ezra. You got to put up with everything. That's what you signed up for. You ain't, Lady Tyler, you're very educated. You're very educated. You're very intellectual. You're not stupid. You read those wedding vows and you understood them clearly. I'm sure you did. You don't go sit there and tell Ruthless, oh, Ruthless, I got to put it. You signed up for it, Ladies Iraqs. Unless, of course, you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Or you was being disingenuous. All right, man. I'm gonna let you up, and I hope this can be fun, man. I don't want to be trivialized. Welcome to the show, Truth and Purpose. I guess you got the red pill truth today.
Yeah,
You gotta
today
tell me
is a new day. Today is a new day.
Yeah. Last thing, Ladies Iraqs. Then I gotta take you as I am. You gotta take me as I am too. No complaining about me if you can't complain about me. What are you talking about? Men aren't divorcing their wives like that. Men are not just. You guys are leading the percentages, lady. Zara. You guys are leading by a large margin. I'm talking about this 1 million divorce a year, and y'all are 800 plus thousand filings. That is an astronomical and severe number. That's nothing to sneeze at. So don't sit here and tell me what man ain't doing. I'm not saying man don't divorce, but not at the high rate you guys are. Not the high guys, not at the rate you guys are. So you guys, I'm looking at you guys, the quitters. You guys are quitting. What's up, True?
What's going on, man?
What's up? What's good?
Yesterday, do you remember what happened yesterday? So we can nip that in the bud. Why did you drop me yesterday?
Because you was like, I mispronounced your name. You like, you better get her name right. And I was like, okay. I'm like, all right, I see he coming in. It has also been just, obviously you were coming to, I didn't feel like you were coming to be a part of, like, let's have a conversation. I felt like you were there to when she said that, I'm like, damn. And then I didn't want to fuel her fire anymore because she already came up there with her ego. And then you jumped on that side, and it was like, oh, I want that one-on-one with her because I want to get to the bottom of it.
Okay. So all the other times when you dropped me, you was like, because it was, personal. So I respected that part. But yesterday you dropped me because I was backing her up.
Well, I didn't purposely mess her name up. It was an accident.
No, I said because I said you dropped me because I was backing her up.
No, because you were not necessarily backing her up, but you're like low key trying to check me. Like, yeah, you need to get her name right. Like I really meant to get her name wrong.
Did that make you feel some type of way?
Yeah, obviously I dropped you. I didn't do no talking. My actions speak louder than my words.
Okay. So that is the reason why that I had said, what I said, because all the other times I respected why you dropped me.
And you still use the ER the other time more. That was the second time you used the ER.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I usually use that when, just like you said, you felt personal. When it gets personal, then I responded the way how I responded yesterday, because I was like, I had popped up before she came up anyway, because I was in the back. And then when she came up, but I understand why you did it. I just didn't respect what you did. The other times I respected it. But today is a new day. like I stated, and I don't want to take up much of your time once you get back to your show because I only had one quick question. Because I learned a lot. I've been listening to you, and I went back even from yesterday because I wanted to see who in the world, what in the world did I get dropped for yesterday. So I went back over it. So the one question I have is, well, it's kind of a tandem. It's kind of a statement and a question. Okay. So it's kind of a combo. So why, hold on. Because when women treat us, they treat us, they take our money, and when they don't have a place to stay, it seems like they manipulate us to try to get us to take care of them. And then when they get themselves on top, then they want to leave us. So my question is this, based off of, how you grew up and your parents and everything, why do you believe that your parents failed so bad at creating you to become the pussy that you are?
That's what you want to ask me?
Yeah, I want to know, how did they fuck up so bad?
That's what you want to. Ladies, job action. That's why women are. That's what he wants to ask me. Okay, we're moving on. I'll never listen to ladies' job box again. All right, let me see. Let's see where we're going to go here.
Questions to women like, how you feel about being my side chick? It's true. Think about this. Kimberly Gideon says she met a guy named Steven who she started chatting up. They exchanged numbers and all seemed well until she received this text from him. Kimberly responded, "So you want me to be your side chick?" And Steven replied, "Yes." Kimberly texted back, "I'm good. I don't like to share." Okay.
Good for her.
So, do you ladies think that nowadays with men asking you now to be their side chick, is that crazy or is that being honest?
I want to hear from Jocelyn on this.
Well, first of all, if a man texts me that,
Yeah.
I would not fart for him to smell it ever again. Okay? And that's the worst thing that you could do.
That's the lowest of the low.
That was the lowest of the low. I wouldn't ever. But for me, like, I can kind of see where he's coming from, because he's like, he just wants to be real.
Yeah.
And ladies always want to be like, "Oh, tell me the truth. Do you love me? Do you know?" I'm gonna tell him, if he don't love me, he need to let me go.
Yes.
But then when he tell you that, do you want to be his side piece,
Let him
then you
know.
got an issue, right? So
Yeah.
my thing is, like, with me, I like men and I like women. When I was growing up, I grew up as liking both. I was always bisexual. Didn't learn what it meant till I was a little older. So for me, I'm gonna be with whoever I want to be anyways, but I don't think he was wrong for really just telling her the truth. Like, girl, I got a girl, so if you want a piece of me, it's gotta be on the side.
Yeah, you gotta respect both sides.
Right?
You gotta respect both sides.
At least
Yes.
she'll know what she's getting into
Yes,
if she agrees with
Yeah,
it.
Exactly.
absolutely.
Please tell me the truth up front, and I will respect that. And please respect when I tell you no, thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Are there actually people, though, who enjoy being the side chick?
Absolutely.
yes,
there
yes,
are women
yes.
that don't want to commit.
Got it.
So, or there's women that are in their own relationships. And
Don't
they're-
put it on the ones that don't want to commit, because I don't like committing. There are women that want to be in a relationship for anything or anybody.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, it depends on your age, too. I mean,
Okay.
a lot of them, like, I think women that I know that are older, it's like they feel like there's nothing left for them. So
Yes.
that's their own.
And what women don't realize, the side chick is the one that saved the marriage. Side chicks save marriages. And really, women should, I think, and this is what I know Lady Zyra's going to push back on this. I think women should encourage their man to get a side piece. I think women, wives particularly, should encourage their husbands to get side pieces. This way they don't have to do. This is where they don't have to do anything above and beyond. Right? Y'all ain't doing shit anyway, so at least there's less pressure on you. Because think about it. Most wives don't want to do the extra shit for their husbands. So why not encourage them to say, hey, look, I'm not going to be sexy for you. I'm not going to dance sexy for you, baby. I'm not going to run your bathwater. I'm not going to make you feel like a king in his house. You need to do that for me. So if you want that, you need to get you a side piece. I think that's fair. I think it's fair. Since you guys are underperforming and under-delivering in these marriages, and you guys are unstable in your emotional roller coaster, meaning when you're unstable in your emotional roller coaster, you're not really able to be a good wife. You should encourage your husband to get a side piece to supplement those times when you ain't shit. I mean, why not? Why not? Divide the responsibilities. Yes, ladies, Zyrex. Why not? Think about it. If women really think about this, right? The more they tell their husbands don't get a side piece and be faithful, the more he's going to resent them. Because they know they're not going to do they're too lazy. They didn't want to do all these extra shit for him. They're not going to go to Victoria's Secret and buy lingerie and then put on some Ice Spice and twerk for him. They're not going to do extra stuff in the bedroom. Hell nah. And crazy part about it, they already got the marriage and the money. So to add a side piece takes off the cheat. Women should encourage their husbands to get side pieces. That way they don't have to act like a side piece. It's a win-win situation. And you are aware of it. You have full knowledge, full understanding. And you should be able to meet the side piece, have a conversation. You don't have to be friends. You don't have to be kumbaya, but just have a respectful conversation. Don't be coming around the house. Don't be calling the late nights. Y'all time is y'all time, but our time is our time. Think about it. Think about it. It is so therapeutic for the man because he's paying and shouldering a lot of responsibility, paying all the bills, dealing with your emotional roller coaster ass, all your baggage. That man is putting up a lot. You should let him get a side piece to release. Facts, No Chaser. Break it down for him, No Chaser. Yeah, because guess what, No Chaser? Guess what, No Chaser? The women are leaving anyway. It's not like they're staying if he doesn't do that. Or they're complaining they don't want to do it for him, No Chaser. They don't want to run his bathwater. They don't want to do it. The wives don't want to do that shit for their husbands because they don't feel their husbands is worth that. So why get somebody else to do it? This is 2025, baby. You can outsource. You can outsource. And a side piece would be the perfect outsource. It is the perfect situation. Lady Zyrox she really needed to contemplate this. this might save her. This might spark her marriage even better. It will make their marriage even better. Because guess what? If we go out in a side piece, then Lady Zyra have to step up. Then she got to turn it up a notch just to make sure. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, I'm looking. Yeah. See, side piece creates a little competition, and it may be Lady Zyra might be motivated to run that bot fodder for him. She might want to get sexy for him then because he's like, damn. Especially if she's a bad bitch. Oh. That will spark the marriage all over again. Women need that. That's what they need. They need to walk in and see their husband with a bad bitch representing what they ain't representing. Women need eye openers because they don't appreciate. See, us men, we give it all to you guys, right? We just deliver every time, Monday through Friday, going to work, paying the bills, sexing you down, doing the date nights, Netflix and chill, go out to the park with the kids. We're delivering. We're over delivering. But you guys are under delivering. So why not? So you know what, baby, you earned it. What's the name? What's that singer? I earned it. I earned it. You should say to your husband, you've been paying these bills for 13 years, baby. Go get you some extra coochie. Go get you some extra coochie, baby. Hey, all you can eat. I'm here for you. I'm not going to leave you. But you really earn to be able to have extra. Say, buy your Ferrari. You know what the motherfucking Ferrari costs? Man, the Ferrari be $500,000. And this is what I'm talking about, gentlemen. She's a living money grabber. She's still taking. So you might as well, man, 99.9% of people will never see 500,000 in a lifetime. She said a Ferrari. She didn't say, I would have been cool. I might have gave a little credence if she'd have said a motherfucking Corvette even at 125,000. I'm like, Ferraris and Lamborghinis run at the 500 mark. Probably you get one used for 350,000. That's more than $250,000. The fuck? But this is what I'm talking about, gentlemen. This is why the wife should go get a side piece. You don't appreciate me, baby. You rather have a Ferrari and then run my bathwater for free? How does that equivalent? Bathwater versus $500,000 Ferrari. That's not even, what's the value? Where's the equal in the value in that? So you're charging $500,000 to run a nigga's bathwater for the next 5 years? So you charge them $100,000 a year to run that bathwater for them? Lady Zyra, you're a gold digger. You married, oh, Zyra, thank you very much. You just helped me. My next topic. You're a gold digging wife. You're a gold digging wife. That's why you got your avatar, that witch hat on. You're a gold digger. Can a wife be a gold digger? Yes, she can. What Kanye said? She ain't fucking with, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't fucking with no broke nigga. This is why wives don't act like side chicks, because you know why? Because she's charging a higher price, nigga. The marriages, it don't stop. Marriage, it doesn't stop. Yeah, you're a gold digging wife, lady. Zyra, you just exposed yourself. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't fucking with a broke nigga, huh? Zyra just said to run her nigga's bathwater That nigga need to get her a Ferrari. A used Ferrari is $350,000, nigga. And then the special edition is about $600,000. A Ferrari, $500,000, and she married to the man 13 years. He'd have paid her mortgage every time. He'd have made her bills. He's invested well over $250,000 into this woman. Now she said to run the free bath water, she want a brand new or a used Ferrari. I think she'll take a used Ferrari. I mean, if you're asking for a Ferrari, that's digging for gold. Listen, money is the gold standard now. Zyrox, you should know this. You're smart, intelligent lady. Money is now the gold standard. It took the place of gold a long time ago. Stop playing with me, ladies. Zyrox. Stop playing. Talk about there's got to be for me to be a gold digger. No, you could be a gold digger wife. You're still accepting money from him. That money he's paying is for you. That's a price. That's gold. Money's like gold. Money is more valuable than gold because why? You're not allowed to spend gold anywhere. You can't go in a store. You can't go in a Louis Vuitton store and break out some gold chips and be like, let me get this. They call the cops on you. But you go in there with a suitcase full of money, you're going to get everything you want in that store. Okay, switch it up then. Okay, you're a gold digger. Stand on it. Stand, and that's the thing about it, ladies, Zyrox. To you women out here, stand 10 toes down on it. Say, I'm married to my husband, and I'm a motherfucking gold digger. And I ain't fucking with no broke nigga. Tell him, Zyrox, I don't believe in shooting stars. But what I believe in is shoes and cars and couture from the store department, right? All you women want money. Even after you marry the nigga, y'all still digging. Y'all still want that nigga to take care of you more. That's why y'all divorced, because he ain't reached the goals that y'all had expected for him. Nigga, I'm supposed to have my Ferrari by now, nigga. Oh shit, here comes Sugar Bum. Here come the number one gold digger. Oh yeah, Sugar Bum. Her first name is Sugar. Her middle name Bum, and her last name is Gold Digger. Yeah, but you still made the statement though. You still made a statement. You a free, but it don't cost you nothing to run the bathwater. That's right, No Chaser. Finish it, No Chaser. He's more of the trips to Florida. That's right. Finish it, No Chaser. Yeah. Gold diggers come in single and married form. This is a new revelation, No Chaser. Ruthless is going to get through this. We're going to dig up every gold digging woman and we're going to expose her. And ladies, Zyrox, you've been exposed. You're a gold digger. Now, I ain't saying you fucking with no broke nigga. You're right. Sugar Boy, I ain't never want to be with a gold digger. But there's something wrong when you're not reciprocating the gold that you're getting. Lady Zyrox getting her mortgage paid every month. She got food on her. She ain't got to worry about looking for a home. None of that. She don't even pay bills. She ain't got to see the bill. She probably never seen the mortgage payment. Every now and then she sees it because she just nosy. But she has no worries. She just pretty much deal with the kids when they're home. When her husband gets home, she talks shit to him, complain about him. Yeah, you're a gold digger. Yeah, you gold digger, lady. Yeah, you was a gold digger. You just admitted you can't take it back now, lady. You said a Ferrari. You said if my husband buys me a Ferrari, that's a price tag. Ferrari starts at between a used one you probably get for 350 bands, a new one between 450 to 700,000, something like that. Depends on which model, make, and year. Yeah, Ferraris are up there. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, the Bugatti, even some of the Beamers and some of the Mercedes are up there. There's Mercedes that I think the Maybach. Come on. Come on, Lady Zyrox. You're a gold digger. That's official. My friend, you need to change your name from Lady Zyrox to Lady Gold Digger. Sugar Bum. You need to change your name from Sugar Bum to Sugar Money. You need to change your name to Sugar Money. Because all you women want is money. Y'all don't want to, but y'all don't want to perform for your husband. Y'all don't want to run his bathwater. Y'all don't want to give him a massage when he gets home. Y'all don't want to dance sexy for him and tell him, oh, handsome, oh, you look so good today. How was your day at work? Man, you know what I mean? You don't want to make him feel appreciated. And this is for free. Y'all bitches is falling short. I wish my bitch would tell me I want a Ferrari to run your bathwater. Bitch, sit your ass down somewhere. The fuck? It's me a Ferrari. Even if I was a billionaire, I'm just not getting a woman a Ferrari. That's just on principle. I might get her. It depends. Is she my wife? I might get it. Depends on how she's been acting. Depends on how she's been treating me. Yeah. She's like, oh, I want a new Ferrari. I'm like, shit. You don't remember last night when you didn't give me none? Because we had an argument that you was wrong about? I don't think wives deserve. I don't think women in general deserve the things they get a lot of times, and they still get it, and they still fucking want more. You women would never be happy. You would never be satisfied. You guys would never be satisfied.
Only,
okay.
recourse. Then you have the ones that are younger that's like, well, you know what, this dude's gonna take care of me, and I don't have to really commit to him or whatever. I can still have my own thing. So it's different reasons why women, but to me, all in all, I don't know how y'all feel about it. I feel like it's a self-esteem issue because I want one person and that's it. I don't want to be, the side, and you got somebody else over here or somebody else over there.
Yeah.
To me, I don't think that's
Now we
right.
can have a side piece together.
Oh,
Okay, that's
I got the women capping. What's up, what, hi? Yeah, facts. Ain't nothing wrong with a Toyota Camry, Honda Accord. But these women want more, right? That's why they leaving. That's why they divorcing. Because they thought when they got with this nigga here, he gonna help me get that Ferrari. And this was their Now, Zyrox just helped me out with a lot of things. She just unlocked a whole new level of this. So let's bind this out, Wahai. She married you. What was her expectations? Typically, women don't really tell you all the expectations. So if her expectation is he's going to be the one to give me that Ferrari, he's the one that's going to be able to give me the fake tits, or he's going to be the one to give that 5-bedroom house. But she ain't going to say nothing. She's going to expect it. And if you don't meet it, and she's giving you a certain time, and if she sees that you're not moving in that way, she's out. Now, here's the crazy part about it. The women who are married to the rich guys who are getting those things, like Aisha Curry, Michelle Obama, et cetera, they're leaving too. Because they now, if you give them everything material-wise, now they expect you to be a therapist. They expect you to figure them out and understand. If they want to get eye fucked by men when they walk by, you need to understand that. This is what they're saying. You can't make me happy unless you do what I want you to do for me, not what you want to do for me. And the average man is figuring, oh, I'm paying these bills. I got this house, couple whips with Gucci. Women looking like this is not good enough. That's why married wives are serial gold diggers. Because just because they get married, don't mean they stop being gold diggers. Just because you're married to her, don't mean she's not a gold digger. See, and that's a revelation. Check it out. This is why I am anti-marriage. Because married women are gold diggers, even after they're married. They still want more. And they expect more from that husband. And this is a revelation today on Ruthless Truth Channel. Just because you're married don't mean your wife ain't a gold digger. I ain't saying she fucking with a broke nigga. These women are heartless. Not necessarily true, Baha'i. Not necessarily true. It could be. Here's the problem about that. Why? Let me have this conversation with Why. He said keeping tears in her eyes means she's still interested in you and the marriage. But here's the problem with that. Why? Typically, if your wife is doing a lot of tears in her eyes, she's gonna look for somebody other than you to confide in. That means she's vulnerable. And if she's vulnerable, that means a work husband can get in there and do his thing. So I don't really agree with that. But you're not all the way wrong. Let me preface it. You're not all the way wrong, Wahai. She does have an interest still, but it's her expressing her frustration that you haven't figured it out. So that part is what makes her vulnerable, right? And the work husband gets in and promises her the things that she feels you under-deliver on. When in actuality, the things that you may under-delivered on may have been out of your control, right? It ain't necessarily that you're not having sex with her good, you're not treating her good, that she doesn't have what she needs. But a lot is you're not giving her what she thinks she deserves. And that, Wahai, is a dangerous, that's like a motherfucker walking in a landmine. Because if she thinks she deserves a 5-bedroom house, and y'all got a 3-bedroom house, and she's tearing and crying because she's wondering when are you guys going to get it, but you think she's crying and tearing because she's just having a bad day. That's like walking on a landmine. And this is why women are the leaders in the filings. Because it has nothing to do with the man and everything to do with her. Like I said, let me preface it. There are some outliers. There are some cases where there are, it's domestic violence. There is some things where it gets too dangerous. Like I said, I give women credence on that. There are a minority of cases where, he hit you a little hard or he beat you a couple times, okay? And you have divorce. All right, I'm gonna turn it away on that, right? I'm not gonna bust your bubble. But when we're talking about finances, you're divorcing or for lack of interest, lack of commitment, infidelity, those are fixable things. All that's fixable to me. Especially on the woman's side to the man, because the man got a lot of money and a lot of time invested in this woman. So if she steps up and say, baby, why are you doing this to me? I love you. That man's going to most likely acquiesce and try to fix that immediately. Not saying in all cases, there are some cases where men still leave, well, you know, because maybe you just weren't the woman. Typically, after all that money he's putting you, if that man divorced you, it's because you did not match, you did not reciprocate the woman you said you're going to be. Because as a man, we don't require our women to pay us back all that money we spent on them. We don't require y'all to be the breadwinners eventually, right? Our requirements are simple: reciprocation, respect, and appreciation. And if you don't match one of those things, we may divorce you. We may take the loss, count the L, count up the cost, put all the money together. Okay, I'm gonna lose this. Boom, I can do this. We're gonna put everything in place, give you. But here's the deal: you're gonna benefit still, because you're gonna probably hand you a check, maybe the house, because maybe y'all got a couple of houses. Maybe a couple of houses. He's gonna give you the house in Lakewood, and here's 50 bands. We can set up the kids. Of course, the court's going to give you the kids, right? If a man divorces a woman, he's going to make sure that woman is still set up, because most likely she has his kids, and he understands that the courts are going to rule in her favor. So he's going to set it up where his kids will still have the life, whether he's there or not. So typically, if a man divorces a woman, he's going to probably ship her a truckload of money. So that's the difference between men divorcing and women divorcing. Women, when they divorce, they take it. Even if they make their own money, they try to take assets, et cetera, et cetera. But men, when they divorce a woman, they make sure, okay, she got my kids. So y'all there 12, 15 years, she's going to make sure you look out for you. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yellow gold digging wifey. Hey, stand 10 toes down. That's what I'm talking about. I respect that. Yellow gold digging wifey. Stand 10 toes down. Don't need to lie anymore. Don't need to live in this lie, this fairy tale. Oh, my hubby, I love him. No. He want that nigga bathwater run. I want that Ferrari. Then I run his bathwater every day for 5 years. So I'm charging him $100,000 a year to run that bathwater. Yes, baby. Women are always looking to level up, nigga. A woman will always be looking to level up. Even if you're Steph Curry and make hundreds of millions, even if you're Shaquille O'Neal, a legend, women are always looking to level up. I'm going to do a stream about that. Gold digging wifeys. Wives are gold diggers. And this is a big discovery. This is a new discovery. This is a new revelation. Wives are gold diggers. Just because you marry him don't mean she's going to stop digging for gold. Yes. Yes. This is why they're leaving your ass. This is why they're leaving you, because you obviously didn't meet her qualifications. That's why number one is finances. That is the number one reason. Yeah, thank you, No Chaser. This is the new revelation, because I'm No Chaser. This is new to me too. I never looked at it that way. This is factual. Wives are just as worse as gold diggers who you're not married to. Yes. Thank you, Zoomer. Oh my God, you're coming around. He finally coming around. Zoomer, thank you. You showed up to the party late. Thank you for yes. Because her intentions are she's corrupted. She's getting if a woman gets with a man, she's looking to take something from him. She's not with him just because he's a nice guy and he's faithful. They don't give a fuck about that. They want that man to do everything they want him to do for them. Not how he wants to do it, but how they want it. So if she says, I want you to take me shopping once a week, this is what I want to spend, and he says, no, I'm going to put you on the budget for the month, she's preparing to leave his ass. Yeah. This is a revelation.
What does that mean?
That-
What does that mean, Jocelyn?
now that-
Explain
that
that.
actually-
Side piece together.
It means that, you have fun. My baby daddy and I, we had
kicking
a
it.
couple of side pieces on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're in the main relationship, and they both together.
Yes.
So like an
mess with
open
a side
relationship.
person.
Open
Or
relationship.
just open.
kind of.
The only thing is that it's just us two and one other person, and we know both of them know about it. So it's
It's
really
not
like
open
that
to everyone.
Yes.
It's open to that one side
So
that
it's
they've
like
chosen.
a threesome, pretty
It's
much.
like-
But you don't
learning
do it with each
so
other.
much
It's like having a
on this
girlfriend on
show.
the side.
But you don't have to do it with each other, though. Like, before I got married to Freddie, okay, you guys know how I talk about pre-Jesus,
Yes.
right?
Tell it, girl.
Okay, so I was the side chick once, and I knew I was his side chick. He was my side dude, and there was no responsibilities attached, and I had a good time. I
That's
did.
honest.
And I'm being real. And you can judge me if you want. And I wasn't messing with a married
Not
man.
judging
Well,
you.
thank you.
Ain't
Thank
no
you.
judging.
It was so much work being a side
Nobody
chick.
goes after you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God.
God, it was a lot of work.
So
No.
you had a man
No.
and he had a woman,
Yes.
and you guys were messing together.
Yeah, and I
That's
think.
two sides and a double.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
That's two burgers and
Yeah.
two double fries.
But I understand now why some women would actually be down to say yes, because you got no responsibilities. You don't have to be that emotional one. You're not the one being lied to. So you're not the one that has to worry
But
about that.
Amy, what if you
But
start
why
falling
aren't
in
you-
love, though?
But see, that's how I knew I had a clamp on my heart, and I didn't let any of my emotions get into that, because once they cheat on
I
you,
have a-
they're gonna cheat on somebody
And
else.
I'm like that
But
with my
I have
baby
a
daddy
question.
now.
I have a question, and this is just the way I think, okay?
Ask your question.
So, morally,
Yeah.
okay, you were the side chick. Did you ever feel for his girlfriend?
Did you know
Absolutely
her?
not.
Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Girl, I was pre-Jesus Genie. I didn't care about no other hooches.
Absolutely not.
but wait, why was she a hooch though? Why was his girlfriend a
She
hooch?
just didn't.
And this is delusion of Tia Mowry. She talking about you didn't care. Bitches are selfish. They don't give a fuck about his wife. She don't give a fuck about that bitch. She thinks she that bitch. Okay, I'll be the side piece. And, I don't give a fuck about her. I'll put myself first. I think I deserve your husband. And that's how women look at it. And the truth be told, women are way more valuable in side piece roles than they are wife roles. Keep it a bean. Soon as you elevate them or promote them, they turn the shit too. Listen, women are, I think men has elevated, we have elevated women too high for marriage, because it's showing over and over again that they are not, their juice is not worth the squeeze. Either they're leaving, they're filing for divorce, or they're saying they want to get eye-fucked by other men. They're saying they feel they want to graduate. What Tia Mowry said, she graduated from marriage. They're having work husbands. They're leaving, for whatever reason it is. And then they blame the man because they don't want to take accountability, because this is the way they feel. I'm done with him. But we elevate women so much, though. Oh, here's this ring. Here's this lifestyle. Here's this marriage. And women look at that as they lose respect for us. Now they start underperforming because they figure out this nigga ain't going nowhere. This nigga ain't going nowhere. All this money he done spent on me, this wedding ring, this marriage, I do the fuck I want to do. All this money he spent on me, he done elevate me. Then he talking about I'm a queen. He talking about he'll give me the rain, the moon, the stars, the sun, and the mountains. Oh, fuck this nigga. He run his own motherfucking bathwater. Nigga, you run your own bathwater. Nigga, I ain't finna, what the fuck would I get dance sexy for you for? Nigga, all this money you give me, I don't have to respect you. This is the way women look at it. We elevate women too high. We give them too much power. We say they're the queen. We say they're good people. But they're proven time and time and time again that they're savage. Just because she's your wife don't mean she's not a gold digger, nigga. She's still looking for you to get her that new Ferrari, nigga. You thought it was over? Well, shit, I got the ring. Shit, I got the house that I'm doing mortgage payments on. Like a couple of motherfucking, I got a Cadillac. I got a motherfucking Infinity. We Gucci. We living that life. But she really looking for more. She's hoping you be more. And if another, hey, I firmly believe this. And chat, y'all might not agree with me. And those who listen may not agree with me. So take it easy. I believe every woman got a price. I believe every woman got a price. And if it comes from the right person that they view as attractive and that they agree with, that price can be met. And if every woman got a price, nigga, what are you married to? Didn't Rick Ross say in this song, my bitch bad looking like a bag of money? My bitch bad looking like a bag of money? My bitch bad looking like a bag of money? My bitch bad looking like a bag of money? Men marry the woman, women marry the money and their emotions and their feelings. What makes them feel good? A woman would never love you more than she loves herself, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you gave her the moon, nigga, and the sun. She would never love you more than she loves herself. Don't get that twisted. I just want you to sink in. Sink in. Let it sink in for a minute. That bitch would never love you or put you above her self ambitions. Even if you making all the money, even if you're a millionaire, she look at you as secondary, nigga. Because even if you got all that money, she could become jealous of you. Because she feels, why he got all that money? I deserve all that money where I'm able to do what I want. He need to be listening to me. That can happen. Both things can be true. Your wife can become jealous of you. Because you know why? Because she would never love you more than she loves herself. She would never put you above herself. Let that sink in. Hit the like button. Nigga, Roof is dropping gems tonight. Your wife, I don't care how much you treat her. I don't care how faithful you are. I don't care how loyal you are. I don't care how much of a good listener you are. I don't care how much emotional intelligence you got, nigga. She would never love you more than she loves herself. And if she feels she deserves more, and that more comes from somebody else, she's out the door.
Didn't care.
Because
It's a selfish moment.
It's
You're like,
selfish.
whatever.
It is selfish.
But
But
why
why
is
is
she
she
the
the hooch? I would think the side chick is the hooch because she knows about the other girl.
Because
No, there's a difference.
Do you see what I'm
Yeah, she
saying?
will be the hooch.
I'm just trying to understand. I'm not judging.
'Cause she
I'm
was-
just saying because you called her a hooch.
Yes.
So I'm like, wait a minute.
That's just
You're
a
right.
figure of speech.
Yes. So the figure of
I'm
speech
literal.
is that
Yeah, that's
because
just a
she was in
figure.
the dark and she didn't know, she was the hooch.
Yeah.
And I, on the other hand, was the hoochie mama.
Yeah, let's keep it real. So, what did we learn tonight? What have we learned? We learned that just because she's your wife, don't mean she won't stick you with that knife. Better pay attention. And too many times, men marry these women, they let their guards down. They underestimate her. They underestimate her greed, her selfishness, until it's too late. And this is the tragic. They even, they even got things in place for women like this. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. I got another one for y'all.
Money problems or abuse, there comes a time when certain marriages can't and should not last. Now, researchers say emotional instability is repeatedly shown to be a predictor of divorce, as well as infidelity, the #1 killer of marriage, according to psychologists.
How to leave a marriage. They even got shit in place for that. They're letting you know, nigga. Y'all talking about ruthless. You preaching doom and gloom. Nigga, they got shit in how to leave a marriage. How to prepare to leave an unhappy marriage.
Is contempt. Some couples stay together for financial reasons or for their children. But what do you do if you're at your wit's end and can't take it anymore? Here to talk about how the best way to leave your marriage is divorce attorney Lanice Parker. Glad to have you here on The Factor Uncensored. How are you? Happy Independence Day to you.
Thank you.
And we're talking about independence from a broken marriage. So before you walk out that door, you go to you for a divorce. What should a man or a woman or a couple, what should they do before they hit the attorney's office preparing for that divorce? We're not talking about saving. The marriage is over.
Okay.
So what should they be doing?
The first thing that they need to do is see if they can get on the same page about what it is that they're going to want out of the divorce. If they have kids, that's going to be the #1 priority.
Yeah.
They need to make sure that they've talked about where the children are going to stay, who's going to have custody, if there's going to be any kind of visitation, the rights to the children. That's going to be the primary focus when you have children in a divorce. The second thing they need to do is not talk about the divorce to the children. Keep it between the adults and remove those emotions and any of those feelings.
You know what? Our mamas and dads lied to us. And this is why men are delusional, because when our parents never told us that, because they were faking it, like and let me say this right. If when we were little boys and we see mom and dad working it out, we thought, oh yeah, this is how I want my marriage to be. They didn't never tell you that they was faking it till they make it. Being in a marriage for the kids, right? They argue and hate each other behind closed doors, but put on a show in the open court is more damaging to the kids than it is to be and explain to them what's really going on. Fake it till you make it is not healthy, homie. well, we're going to do this for the kids. And this is us men. This is what we're guilty of. I'm going to put this on us. We do it for the kids, man. We do it for her too, but we also think of the kids a lot more than she do. Women, they don't give a fuck. They taking the kids and getting beat. I don't give a fuck. She would never put the kids over her happiness. But men, we will consider the kids first. And this is why we don't divorce as much, because family first. And we want, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not disagreeing with that sentiment, because that is, in my opinion, optimal. 2 parents is always better than 1. But fake it till you make it don't help either. And I think a lot of our parents made a mistake of, well, we're going to do this for the kids, and then with the kids, then we're going to do what I think. And then why did I think that hurt the kids more? Is because a lot of us guys, we really embraced that. We really thought that, oh shit, I can have what mom and dad had. And so now this is why we're always taking the blame. Oh, I failed as a man. I failed. No, gotta stop thinking like that. Because truth be told, anybody walking into a marriage, nobody's perfect, even if you're married. But now that we have the truth, now that we have all this information, the women are the problem. Thank you for coming to the show. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Till next time, Ruthless is out.